Hi everyone, it's Bunny, and we are back with the second episode of my RLCraft series. For some reason, the audio is messed up in this video, but it'll be a fairly short one. In this video, I'm just kind of building our base so that we have a safe place to stay. I did a little mining off camera, and I went down in that dungeon place and did some XP grinding to level up some of my stats, but most of it was unsuccessful because I just died a lot. I was on at this time by myself. Bear was not on, so I didn't want to do anything too extravagant without him on this server. So as you can see, I'm just cutting down some trees and just trying to get all the supplies I need to build this house. I sped it up quite a bit because I know it can be kind of boring to just watch someone chop trees and all that jazz. I will say it was quite aggravating the way I had to make planks from the wood, and time consuming at that. And like I said in the previous video, this was like some of the first few days that we were on, so I'm still getting the hang of some controls. That's why I look a little silly when I'm doing things. I will say this mod pack makes it quite aggravating to make a house because of all the extra steps you have to do to get the planks and the wood and all of that. And also, you saw earlier that tree guy just popped out when I mined that tree. Scared the crap out of me. I came over to explore this area a little bit, but it was pretty dark, and as you can see, I have like one piece of armor on. I didn't want to attempt that and die. That's not my goal today. When I was walking around over here, I saw that weird little guy, and I thought he was hostile. Luckily, he's not, but he's kind of creepy to me. There is a red dragon near our base. Not too close because he hasn't engaged with us yet, but Bear doesn't want to fight him quite yet. He doesn't think we're ready. Maybe he's right. Oh, also, on the first episode, I'm sure you saw the health bar at the top with the chupacabra. Bear actually killed it off camera by himself, and I was upset about it, but he got the scroll, I think it is, to have a pet chupacabra. So he has one of those, and I always think it's like a wild one. While I was down in that dungeon like thing in the desert biome over there, I just kind of filled in some of the floor and built up some of the walls, making it a little safer for us to go in there and actually get some things done instead of just y'all seeing us die over and over again because we can't get through anywhere. So yeah, like I said, I just went through and like built up the walls and lit it up some. Nothing too crazy. At first, Bear was supposed to be making the house, but he said he thought he messed it up, so he just quit building it. I just ended up coming up here and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna build the house just to do it. I'm glad I did. I feel like it looks pretty nice at the end. I had a really hard time placing these stairs down for the roof. I don't know why. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm just silly, but I just had a really, really hard time placing these stairs down. I mean, this is sped up, so you could see how long it took me to get the stairs placed. I don't understand why I was having such a hard time. Yeah, I was getting pretty mad because any other time when I'm playing Minecraft on anything else, I can place these stinking stairs. But not today when I was trying to build this house. I could not get the stairs to place, and it was aggravating me more than the game mode aggravates me, which doesn't make any sense. I just decided to start placing these dirt blocks down and doing it that way, just because it was a bit easier, especially since I was doing it off the side of the house. I was kind of tired of falling down and having to come all the way back inside. I have having to go to the well in the city or town, whatever, because I had to get water from the well. And we have like no water sources around us except for that. Or maybe we do, and I just didn't realize. I said it the first episode, and I'll say it again. That longsword is so good. I love it. Bear made me, I think it's like a throwing axe or something like that. Anyways, I didn't end up liking it. I like the throwing knives, but that's about it. I don't really like the throwing axe. I started just digging the windows out so I could get some more blocks. And here you're gonna see me spend too much time trying to figure out how to make the framed glass. Honestly, I made the framed glass because I think it looks really good. See, it just looks really good. Better than regular glass. And I didn't really have any dyes or anything to make stained glass, so this will be good for the time being. And I'm sure we'll make another base, probably at another waystone in the future, so we'll do some other cool things then. I think I was searching through looking for like the furniture, in this mod pack, and I quickly realized that you need maybe something else to build it. The carpentry bench, yeah. Oh, okay. I just had to look it up just now to figure out how to use the carpentry bench. You have to make the little workbook or whatever for it, and it'll have the recipes in it. I feel kind of silly. Not really sure what I was doing at this point. Sometimes I just stop what I'm doing and go walk around for no reason at all. Oh, I was probably trying to get some more levels so I could level up my building so I could place the carpentry table down. Yeah, I was looking for some mobs to kill, but I don't think there was any. That's one of the reasons why I went down to that dungeon on off camera on my own time, because it's really boring to watch because I just stand there and let the mob spawn and kill them through a little window. That's literally it. And I know that's really boring to watch, so I just didn't record it. This bear brought up to me about the hats. So I was like, oh, let me look. It took us a minute to figure out that we can click the claim all button. Yeah, that's when Bear just told me about it. I felt kind of silly because I was like, where are my hats? They were in my inventory. Now I'm finally getting back to building the house. I get distracted too easily. Bear was also not very happy that I used all of the cobblestone to make stuff to build the house. I think I'm eventually gonna change the blocks that I'm using right here. You'll probably see me do it in a minute when I go back in the house. Because for some reason I didn't like the way it looked in there. I decided to just break the big planks. I think I'm gonna try slabs instead. Just, they look a little better than the planks, in my opinion. Yeah, I felt like that looked a lot better. Does anybody else ever go to build their house and never have enough materials and have to stop in the middle and go and get more, like multiple times? Or do other people actually just get everything they need first? That's the red dragon that I noticed. I decided to run away. I do not want to provoke it. I can't kill it. I'm almost done building the house. I noticed that when I stepped on the bed, it made a weird, like, water sound because it's raining, and it kind of grossed me out. This villager kept coming in the house, and Bear was getting so mad at him for coming in the house. Because homie just walked in here like he's supposed to be in here, and he's like spazzing out. I was cracking up. Because he's like, you better not come in here again. And it comes and stands right in front of his face. Oh man, I was cracking up. And here I placed the slabs on the wrong level. Yep, that's when I noticed. Luckily, it didn't get too far and mess up anything. I'm super OCD about things like that, so I was really glad that I didn't mess it up too much. I feel like sometimes when I'm making these voiceovers, it sounds like I should say something else after I finish talking, but I have nothing else to say because I'm just awkward and I don't talk a lot anyways, and I just run out of things to say. At this point, I'm just trying to yap. I can be a yapper, but for some reason, when I do these, I get really nervous. I just want to point out how perfect the amount of blocks that I had lines up perfectly. The village is in here again. Look at that. Yes, I think the slabs look really good instead of just the full wood planks. All I got left to do now is put the windows in. Well, more windows because those aren't going to be the only ones. I had to count to make sure that it's going to be symmetrical. I had to look at it a few times to make sure I liked the way it looked. Going back to the well to get more water. I always get tired when I watch my own videos back. I used to go to sleep to Minecraft videos, so it makes me really sleepy when I watch them. I'm just trying not to yawn so much. Bear wish I'd talk crap about my house that I built. Usually he builds the house and I build like the basement and stuff under the house with like the portal and whatnot. But this time he made the basement. I'm struggling here. After the third time of running to the well, Bear asks, "Do you need a water source in the house?" Obviously. The house looks pretty nice though. I feel like I did a pretty good job. And this is just a short little clip of us down in this like dungeon thing. We came over to the spider spawner. I wanted to farm the spiders and whatever those things were because I like killing them, even though their hitbox is weird. And I told him quickly to put that back because they can't fit through the one block right here. I'm telling you, this bronze longsword right here, it is my go-to. I had to go level up real quick. In this mod pack, after you kill so many of the mobs spawning from the spawners, the spawner will just disappear and break itself. So Bear always pisses me off when he gets rid of the spawner. Whoops. When he gets rid of the spawner while I'm trying to just farm some levels. This sword has an effect on it that makes whatever I hit float up into the air. I actually really like it because it's beneficial whenever you're fighting. That creeper came out of nowhere, I just want to say. Oh, I hate to laugh, but I laughed then too. It was pretty funny. So mad from dying right there. So now I'm just waiting on him to get back. Yep, there's not much else in this clip. That's basically all we did, and just made the rest of it safe so that we can come back down and do some more. I want to say not long after this, I farmed a little bit more, but I used my recall potion and went back to the house. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Please make sure you like and subscribe. Everybody be safe.